Hello and thanks for joining me for some more of The Last Caretaker, where we are currently in the Lazarus complex. And today what we're going to be doing is fixing and powering up these Lazarus racks here. Currently have no power and they're not in all that good condition. Alright, so we'll patch them up, bring out our tool. We are going to need a bunch of resources, including titanium and carbon fibre, which I have a whole box of stuff here. So the titanium and the carbon fibre. Don't have any of that, then you want to dismantle some robots or some sharks. But, we have all that, so we are just gonna, we're in range of our box and we've got the proximity on it turned on, so we're just gonna use all those to patch these up. Now our quest only wants us to patch up one. I may as well patch all four while I've got all the resources here. And what these things do is they produce humans, and then after you've produced the humans, then you take them off to send them off into space. But the rocket only holds 3, so there are 4 of these. Yeah, you do only, I mean, you could get by with just having one up and running. 3 is probably optimal. But I do have a reason for a 4th one. That'll be for a later episode. Today we're just gonna fix them up and do a bit of cable management. Okay, so that's all 4 of them. We have a look around here on the screen now. Just needs power and it needs to be turned on. Let me see. I'm going to take a bunch of plastic and a bunch of iron, and I'm going to move this crate out of the way. And that can go over here. We'll use that in the next episode. Alright, so in the last episode we did set up our solar panels up there, and we've got the cables running down here, running across here and along here. And I'm not the biggest fan of having to run cables across the floor, but in some cases there's not really any other option. We are going to pop one of these here. And I'm going to pop another one in here. Alright. Unplug that and pop it in the top. Let's grab the bottom one. Run this across here. Okay, we can plug that in there. Now this is powered, but we haven't switched it on yet. We can switch that on and it'll trigger the next
Lazarus
quest.
Rack is ready once more. You've rebuilt more than machinery, Caretaker. You've rekindled humanity's future. Now the seeds of our survival can grow again. Our survival depends on locating a seed vault. These crumbling chambers hold humanity's last secrets. It safeguards the precious human seeds.
So I don't know why I'm getting the overlapping dialogue there. But anyway, we are gonna put this one in here. Alright. This one can be a little tricky. Put that in, and I'm going to drop it. And I'm going to see if I can reach it from here. Alright, now I swear to God, I've tried this a zillion times off camera. Right? Every time I go to record it, it messes up. And I can't do it. And then I do a trial run off camera. Here we go. Okay. Can grab that. So, now if I put one of these here though, possibly won't be able to grab it anymore. Crouch down. No. So I think the trick is you've got to grab it before you build the thing. So let's make sure it's plugged in here. Now we can grab it, stretch it around here a bit. Sort of move ourselves in a position where we can actually place it, where the cable isn't obstructing it. Stand up here, there we go. Okay, and now I can plug it in. All right. Now pop another one over here. Like so. That one in there. This one can stretch around like that. Okay, let's plug in a cable here and let go of it. Reach that one. See if we can reach that one. We put in our connector. Sort of pot luck on where it falls as to whether you can reach it through there or not. Okay. And then we can do another one over here. One up across there. Yeah, I wish I could get it to go through there. Could possibly go over the top, maybe. Nope, that's going to get me stuck. Alright, let's just do it this way. That's fine. Alright, and let's pop our cable in here and drop it. So now if it curls in on top of itself, we'll have trouble reaching it. Give me the grab symbol there for a minute. All right. So hook that one up. So we want to put another one in here. And actually it doesn't need to go through the back of that one because it's up there. Hang on a sec. So this is our main elevator, isn't it? Back to the boat. Yes, so alright. Rather actually have that one free if I can. Alright, that's fine. Pop it in here. Okay, so by free, I mean, like I don't want a cable across the floor in like our main entrance. Okay, put that away. And this time, what the hell are you doing? Put your fill cable away and grab that. Oh, I don't have any more cables. I do have some cables. Let's grab some of them. Alright, so where are we? That's our main entrance. Drop it. Can we reach it? Not quite. So we'll just pick it up again. Alright, so it has wiggled around a bit. No, but it's gone back on itself. So let's try that again. No, pick up the cable, please. Alright. Can be a little tricky. So some patience is required. There we go. Alright. Drop that down there. Pop this in here. Hook it in. And let's pop that in there. Let's go that way. Doesn't really matter. All right. So, yeah, we can turn these on. All right. So, now the quest wants us to go and find a pod, human seed, and a pod. But what it doesn't tell you is that it's going to require water. So these things are also going to chug a lot of power when they're actually running. So that's why we built a massive solar plant up on the roof. All right. What have I got? Okay, that's our main entrance. That's fine. And our water is going to come in from this way. So maybe I will swap them around. Guess that's fine. I'm not going to really have that much reason to go through the middle. No matter which way we do it, we're going to have cables to step over. But if I go over and grab one of these crates here, you see I've got a cable on the floor here. So I'm just going to show you quickly what can happen. Sometimes these things can be really heavy, and what can happen is when you're going across, they'll snag on the cable like that, and they can actually pull the cables out as well. So this way, if you can avoid it, try not to have them running across the floor. But you know, there are quite a few cases where it just can't be helped. But these are now all connected up, at least to power. That one's switched on. That one is switched on. That one's switched on. Yeah, these, they're not really drawing much power while they're not doing anything. But now I've got all four of them hooked up. They're all switched on to power. So the next thing we need to do is get a water supply hooked up to them. And we're going to do that in the next episode. So that is going to do it for this episode. So if you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.